What's up guys, welcome to the channel. My name is realistic, and today we're going to answer the question, should you buy DEADSIDE in 2021? Now, there's a lot of different factors that will influence your decision, and what I'm here to do is pretty much lay out a foundation for you guys to know what the state of the game currently is and what is coming in the future. Now, if you guys find this information helpful, please make sure to smack the thumbs up button because it really helps the channel grow. Also, for those of you that don't have any money right now to spend on the game, don't worry because I will be providing a free copy of the game in this video. Now, I'm not going to make it extremely obvious, so make sure you pay attention so you don't miss out. Alright guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so to start off, there is one very important thing that you must keep in mind before you purchase this game, and that's the fact that this game is currently in early access. Now, the game was released on April 14th of 2020, and since then the developers have been releasing updates to make the game better. So with that in mind, if you purchase the game at this moment, you are not buying a full product, and there will be elements missing that you guys might be looking for. So keep that in mind before you spend your money. With that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the game itself. Now, DEADSIDE features a beautiful open world environment with a realistic setting. The world is covered by mostly a forest terrain and features several different places for you to explore. This includes military bunkers, military bases, and several small villages scattered throughout the map. Now, when it comes to the gameplay itself, you guys can expect DEADSIDE to be a mixture between Tarkov and PUBG, with the game's primary focus being on PvP and PvE. So with that being said, it's important to remember that this is not a hardcore survival, so you won't be seeing a metabolism system like you would in the game SCUM, and you're not going to have zombies to fight off in the open world. Instead, you're going to have the very basics that you're going to need to survive. As far as building your own base, you'll be able to craft items and medical supplies to heal yourself up, and at the moment you can also craft your own campfire. But apart from that, this game is really focused on PvP and is currently being developed for that purpose. If you're looking for things to do while you're playing the game, you will have the ability to loot different points of interest, or you can complete missions that have different difficulty levels. Now, depending on the difficulty level of these missions will determine what kind of gear you get in return. Now, obviously, the better gear you guys have, the better chance you will have at surviving in the open world. Now, one good thing about this game is that no matter what kind of gear you have, if you have better map knowledge or awareness when you're playing the game, or more experience overall, you will be able to take out your opponent with simply a pistol, depending on how you position yourself and how you carry out every engagement. For those of you guys that are into customizing your weapons, either for better control or for aesthetic needs, these things are currently being improved by the developers as we speak. Now, there is a new update that is coming out pretty soon, and will have new attachments that include suppressors, as well as a skin system that would allow you to customize the look of your weapon. Now, something to keep in mind is that there are already attachments in the game, which include scopes, close range sights, as well as flashlights for the nighttime. Now, apart from the weapons, you're obviously going to need some kind of armor to protect yourself against your opponents in PvP and PvE engagements. And the game currently does have an armor system that will protect you depending on the level grade of armor that you obtain. Now, this armor can be purchased at the safe zones, or you can find them in points of interest or throughout different missions. Alright, so with everything that I just told you about the game, my hope is that you have a better understanding of what it's all about and what kind of features you can expect when you actually get your hands on it. Now, the question is, should you buy the game, yes or no? And ultimately, that's a decision that you're gonna have to make because that is your money to spend and not mine. But in my honest opinion, it is well worth the money that they're asking for on Steam. And the reason behind that is because they have a very strong foundation on which they can build a better game in the future and compete with very well-known titles. Something else to keep in mind is that this game is about to receive the biggest update that it has gotten since it was first released. Now, along with this update, there's also going to be a global wipe of all of your bases and equipment that you could possibly have. So this would be the perfect opportunity for you to get into the game, learn all of the basics, and not have any kind of gear fear involved. Also, as a side note, keep in mind that there are currently no vehicles in the game, and at times you will feel like you're playing a running simulator. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for this video. I wanted it to be a short guide for those of you that are still on the fence on whether to buy it or not, so I hope this helped you in some kind of way. If you guys see that I missed anything that I should have mentioned in the video, please drop it in the comment section below so that the community can be aware of it. Alright guys, without further ado, I appreciate you watching and I'll see you on the next video.